Coach really helped me not only as a basketball player, but more as a person. Coming into Ashland, my mom had passed away from cancer about 9 months before that. So I was really fragile just as a person in general, but really in my faith. And Coach really had that motherly love. She doesn't have any children, but her players are like that. So coming into Ashland and being so fragile, Coach just kind of took me under her wing, and just along the way throughout my 4 years, just every now and then would share different things with me. And we always prayed before games and after games. But just being able to go into her office and saying, Coach, this is what I'm struggling with. She has an open door policy, which I love, and a lot of coaches don't have that. So going in and sharing with her, and then right on the spot, her praying for me. She has shared scripture with me. She's given me a plaque with Isaiah 40:31 on it. Just different things like that. That's just who she is. She is just a very caring person. When you meet her, she's always smiling. They say Ashland's known for the most hugs in the nation. Because Coach Ramsey's going to hug you to death. That's just who she is. And that's definitely, she's played a huge factor in my life, especially spiritually.
That's great. Yeah, I can sit here and tell you that I am much, much, much older than everyone sitting up here. And I think and I'm going to ask them in a sec, just like this. When I was 7, I met a coach. And I say this to coaches all the time, the impact that coaches can have on their players. And I'll be 55 this year, and I've known this coach for 48 years now. He was my high school baseball coach. Great baseball mind, but he taught us character, man of faith, man of integrity. And that's the guy in my life, even though I had a lot of great football coaches, that really instilled not only in myself as a young man that grew up without a dad, but a lot of the young men that he coached. He taught us what it meant to be not only hopefully an excellent baseball player, but an excellent person. Aaron, do you have somebody in your life that is modeled that, other than maybe a coach that's done that?
Yeah, absolutely. We have our strength coach, Coach Richardson. He's the guy that kind of torches us throughout the spring and the summer with various things, lifting and running. But he's a great man of faith, and I came in and met him instantly, and he's had a tremendous impact on me. Just how open he is, but at the same time, he kind of takes with a stereotype that, if you're a Christian, you're kind of soft. He's this big guy that used to lift competitively, so he's this big guy that really doesn't take any crap from anybody. And he's a strong Christian, he's faithful, and we can have meaningful conversations when they're lifting. We're not in there kind of just talking about whatever. We're talking about things that help prepare me and my teammates for a life of being a real man, and what it takes to kind of lead a life that looks like that. So he's been a tremendous influence, and I can't wait for another year with him.
Michael, what about yourself?
My father was huge in my life, obviously. He was the best coach I've ever had. Outside of him, I would say probably a gentleman by the name of Keith Neal, who works at the Ashburn Youth Center in Columbus, Ohio. He was my father away from my father. And just a tremendous man, integrity, character. Took care of me when I was younger, when I wasn't around my mom and dad. I would have to point to him as being another strong man when I was in my life when I was a kid.
Trey?
Well, outside of my dad, I would probably have to say my trainer, Anthony Rogan. He's a guy that I've been working out with since about my sophomore year in high school. And a lot of guys, they train with people that you really only have a relationship with on the basketball court. But he allowed me to develop a better relationship with the Lord. And he's kind of like a mentor of mine. I could call him up anytime and talk to him about pretty much anything. And at the end of the day, it'll be days he will call me while I'm at school, and he'll tell me that I need to get into the Word more because he's that in tune with the Spirit and things like that. And that means a lot to me, just because I know that I have another father figure outside my dad. That's going to hold me accountable, and that's going to make sure I'm doing the right things off the court, so I can set myself up for success in the future.